One of the things that I've learned in eavesdropping on people talking about race through the work that I do at the Race Card Project and now researching and writing about a lot of this, is we tend to think of race and inclusivity and diversity, the big words, we attach them to big events. But what pushes us forward are usually little, teeny, tiny decisions. You know, the decision to sit next to someone, the decision to give a resume a different look, a second look, you know, all these little teeny things. So if you just would spend what little bit of time we have left talking about the importance of the small things in pushing that big rock up the hill.
Well, the first thing is they take time. So it goes back to the earlier conversation about speed being the enemy of inclusivity and diversity. You know, we've been doing a lot of cases lately challenging the use of criminal background checks to bar people from employment. So a number of cases where, you know, companies, anything shows up on your record, right? And you're dinged. They don't tell you why you're dinged. You don't know why you're dinged, but that's why you were dinged. You know, knowing what most people now have available to them to know about race in the criminal justice system, the likelihood that somebody was just arrested improperly, someone convicted for a low-level drug offense many years ago. We represented a woman who's 58 years old, had worked for the school system in Dallas for a number of years, retired, then decided she wanted to come back and be, excuse me, a school crossing guard. And now Dallas had a criminal background check, and she went through the criminal background check. And what came up was an assault charge from when she was 18, when she had a fight with another girl, and she was denied the job. So slowing that thing down and not using shortcuts to recognize the humanity of people. There is no shortcut to recognize the humanity of people. There just isn't. There are shortcuts to categorize people, but they're not shortcuts to understanding that someone is a full human being. And that means I'm not asking people to throw away their cell phones. I'm not throwing mine away, or to not use technology or anything like that. But I am asking people to slow it down when you're in a decision-making position. That could mean when you're standing in front of a classroom and a student asks you a question, before you just start answering it the way you're going to, just pause for a second. Likewise, when you were going to ask the question, slow it down. So just the presumptions that we're making so quickly is so corrosive at this moment. And that means we have to demand it of others. We have to demand it of media. You guys have to slow down so that we can learn.
And that's hard because everyone's reporting in the moment.
That's right.
You know, putting it out on the Twitter.
That's right.
Even before you put it out.
That's right.
On the air in the newspaper. But I like that, and that's perhaps a good moment for us to end, to slow it down.
Slow down.
It takes time. Thank you very much, Sherrilyn.